Tacoma. I'm Mrs. Oslin.
And I'm Mrs. Wally. Welcome back to TV Classroom.
We've been learning about conflict solvers.
Yeah, being win-win solutions.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about how hard it can be to wait.
It can be. And that's something when you're solving a problem, it's important. Yes. We talked about that if someone's at a 4 or a 5, you just have to wait.
Until they're ready.
But it can be so hard.
So hard. So let's check in with our active listening posture and make sure that your eyes are watching, ears are listening, and that your body is focused. Now, like Mrs. Wally said, when we have a problem or a disagreement with someone, there's lots of different ways to solve it, but we've been practicing finding win-win solutions.
Yep. Things where both people get something that they want and they're both okay with it. And both people have to give a little bit. And maybe they don't want to.
We talked about how one win-win solution is taking turns. And that can be tricky because when we're taking turns, if it's Mrs. Wally's turn, I have to wait.
You know, this happened with Oliver the other night. His best friend was over, and it's hard to share when you're 2. And he really wanted to play with something she had, and I told him, you need to wait till her turn is done. He said, okay, my turn, and grabbed it. And so he had to practice waiting.
So we're going to talk about that today. So I want you to stop and think about a time when you had to wait, and what strategies did you use to help you? Press pause and think about that, and press play when you're ready. What strategies do you use?
I like to distract myself with something else.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Read a book, talk to a friend, go for a walk. I find that if I sit and stare at the thing I'm waiting for, it feels like it takes forever.
Yes. I like to use positive self-talk to remind myself, you can do it, you can be patient, you can wait. And sometimes I have to go through the stop and stay cool steps.
Yeah.
Just to get myself calm if I'm waiting for something.
Do you get a little anxious?
I get kind of anxious.
Yeah, I'm one of those people where if I'm doing something really exciting, like going on a big trip.
Yes.
And I'm going to go to the airport, I want to get there 7 hours early because then I know I'm there. And then I can just wait for the plane and I'm fine. But that's kind of a waste of time. Yeah. I need to learn how to practice waiting.
Yeah. Mr. Kevin, what strategies do you use when you have to wait?
Well, let's see. I like to occupy myself with thinking positive thoughts. Sometimes I like to count things. If I'm in an area where I see a bunch of different objects, I can count them. I can notice colors. I can notice sounds. And when I have to wait a long time, that's how I cope.
So practicing some mindfulness strategies.
I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, mindfulness.
Mindfulness. Right. Sometimes you might have to stop and think.
Oh, yeah.
And then the stop and stay cool steps, which we'll remember are, you say, I feel like I'm losing control.
Stop.
I give myself a chilly hug. And I take deep breaths. And then I'm cool and ready for school, and I've used up some of the wait time.
True. It's a good strategy.
So now we're going to practice waiting.
For 1 minute.
All right.
Pick a strategy.
Okay.
Are we ready?
did it.
We did it.
Wow.
We waited for a minute.
We did.
What did you do, Miss Hudson?
I had to use positive self-talk. I used deep breaths. And then I started twiddling my thumbs. That helped me kind of get rid of some of that nervous energy.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
I drew a picture.
Oh,
Oh, can we see it?
yeah. It's pretty light in pencil.
Sure. I don't know if you'll be
It's
able
in
to see it.
pencil. Okay.
I just sketched out. You can see I was
Oh,
sketching
it's
right
a
here.
A tree.
It's like a
sketch.
tree and a river, and
Yeah.
Oh,
it looks
nice.
like I don't know, like a bear that's diving his head into the water to get some fish.
Nice. That's creative. Mr. Kevin, what did you do while we were waiting?
I've watched the little video and watched the numbers tick away.
Hey, that's like you said your strategy was counting.
Yeah, I
All
like to
right.
count. It was
Nice.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we learned to wait. We used signals to remind ourselves to stop and think, stop and stay cool, positive self-talk, thinking about something else, doing something to occupy your time, drawing a picture. Mr. Kevin was counting.
Might organize something.
Oh, yeah. I saw you were looking at the pencils.
Mhm.
Lots of strategies. So the next time you have to wait, especially if you're taking turns or using a win-win conflict solver, practice using one of these strategies to help you go.
Thanks for being with us today, friends. We look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget if your teacher's given you an assignment to do it, and we'll see ya on the flip side. Bye for now.